everyone, it's Whitney from lightscameraasia.com, and today I am bringing you a new review. Today I'm going to be talking about the ever so popular Japanese film, Battle Royale. Battle Royale was released in 2000 and it was directed by Kenji Fukusaka. If you didn't know, Battle Royale was based off of a book. If you look to my right over here, you will see the book on my shelf. And it also has a manga. I also definitely want to do a video later on about the book, comparing it to the film, because there are huge differences that were not included. So check back later and I hopefully will have something up about that very soon. So first I want to do a quick plot summary for any viewers who have not actually watched this film. It follows a small class in Japan of students who end up being randomly selected to battle it out in Battle Royale. In Battle Royale, the students have to go face to face with one another until the death. There has to be one student left standing, which is pretty terrifying if you think about it. So these students think they're going on a field trip when they wake up and they have these weird collar things on. And these collars track their heart rate, track their location, and if they try to take them off, their heads will explode. And if at the end of the 3-day event there's not one student left, all of their collars will blow their heads up. So basically, they have no option but to kill one another. It's insane. This storyline is crazy. It's a crazy thought, it's a crazy idea. The fact that it's a movie where children are killing one another, you don't see that. In a lot of films, children's deaths or, children being killed, it's either not shown, not seen, they kind of just give you an idea that that's what happened. It's just not a thing that's really prominent in American cinema. So for a story and a movie to follow children killing each other, it's pretty crazy. This film has influenced so many people, so many authors, so many directors, just everything. Even if it was made 16 years ago, it's still prominent in today. There's one very popular American director, which many of you probably know, and that's Quentin Tarantino, who is very influenced by this film. If you've seen his film Kill Bill, you might see a familiar face, and that's because he actually selected the actress Chiaki Kuriyama from Battle Royale to play Gogo Yubari in his film. Aside from the positive influences that this film has had on directors and authors and all such, there are some things that have come off a little bit negative, and not everyone will agree with me, and that's totally fine. But if you have seen the ever so popular franchise, The Hunger Games, you might see that there are some big similarities. And I also know that the authors claim that she did not know of Battle Royale when she was writing this book. However, I personally think that the similarities between the book and the movie are too strong for it not to be. If you haven't seen Battle Royale, or if you have, you might notice that, in both films, you have people fighting to the death. It's televised. You have different sections on the map where they are located. The different sections have certain things happening to where they make the people move towards one another so more fights can happen. They also have the announcements every night saying who has died. There's definitely very, very close similarities, and it just upsets me that many people do not know Battle Royale, and when they do find out, they think that it was a ripoff from Hunger Games, which is not the case. In my opinion, it's too close. Too close. But I'll let it slide. As I've mentioned, the film is so popular that it actually has garnered rumors, and it might have actually been true that they were planning on making a remake in 2006, and over the years it's continued, but nothing has ever come from it. They've been talking about doing a remake just because it was so popular. However, in 2012 it finally came to a halt because they believe that if they were to make a remake in this day and age, that people would see it and think it was just a copycat of the Hunger Games, that it was a ripoff. So they've mentioned that if they are to make a remake, it will be probably in another decade from now. That way they have a new generation who isn't absorbed with the Hunger Game franchise as much as ours are. This film, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's a terrifying storyline. It's graphic. It's crazy. It keeps you on your seat while you're watching it, and it's scary, and it really makes you think, if you were in this situation, what would you do? And that's what I was thinking the whole time I was watching the film. I was like, oh my god, if I was to go up against my friends in my class, what would I do? I don't know. I'd probably be the one who would go and hide somewhere under a bush and like wait until the end. But, you know, and get whatever. So I definitely recommend it to like everyone. This is a film you do not want to miss out on. So I definitely wanted to keep this a lot shorter than my first review because I know that one I talked way too much. So hopefully this is a lot better and I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up and leave me in the comments below what you think about Battle Royale if you've watched it. And if there's any films you want me to review, please let me know because I definitely will check it out and I will take it into consideration. So if you haven't already, please head over to lightscameraasia.com and subscribe. That way you will stay up to date. We do update that a lot more frequently than our YouTube. However, we do want to start uploading more here. And also we are finally now on Twitter. You can follow us at lightscameraasia with one A because our title is too long otherwise. So please do that and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great weekend and see you later.